The first thing you want to do is count the digits to figure out which number goes to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. This number has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. So we have a winner. We place the point 5, 1, 0, 9, 7 at the top. Then we're going to place the second number as far to the right as possible. So that will place the 2 below the 7, then I place the 3, the 8, and the 4, and then I record my decimal. Next, I'm going to start multiplying, and I'm going to multiply the 2 by every number at the top. So I'll multiply the 2 by the 7, and that will give me 14. So I'll place the 4 here and carry the 1. Then I multiply 2 times 9, which is 18, plus 1 gives me 19. I place the 9 there, carry the 1. Then I multiply 2 times 0, which is 0. I add the 1, and I get 1. I multiply 2 times 1, which is 2. And then I multiply 2 times 5, which is my last multiplication for this line, so there's no place to carry the 1, and I put the whole 10 on that line. Then I'm going to go ahead and erase what's at the top, and I'm going to put a placeholder on the second line, and I'm going to show that I'm finished multiplying the 2 by everything at the top, and now I'm going to multiply the 3 by every number at the top. So I'll start by multiplying the 3 by the 7, and that's 21, so I place a 1 here, carry the 2. Then I multiply 3 times 9, which is 27, plus 2 is 29. So I put a 9 here, carry the 2. Then I multiply 3 times 0, which is 0, and then I add 2 to that, because I carried the 2. Then I multiply 3 times 1, which is 3. Then I multiply 3 times 5, which is 15. Then I go ahead and erase what's at the top here. And then I'm going to move to a new color. I'm finished multiplying by 3. Now I multiply the 8 by every number at the top. So I multiply the 8 first by, oh, I forgot the placeholder. So on the third line, you need 2 placeholders. So I put a 0 and then cross it out to show those are placeholders. Back to the multiplication, 8 times 7 is 56. So I put a 6 at the bottom, and then I carry the 5 to the next column. Then I multiply 8 times 9, which is 72, and then 72 plus 5 is 77. So I place a 7 here, and I get to carry a 7. Then I multiply 0 times 8, which is 0, and then I add 7, which I carried. Then I multiply 8 times 1, which is 8, and then I multiply 8 times 5, which is 40. All right, let's pick another color. Purple will work. And I'm going to go ahead and place the 3 placeholders on the fourth line. And then I'll go ahead and erase the numbers here at the top. And then I'm finished multiplying 8 by all the numbers at the top. Now I need to multiply the 4 by all the numbers at the top. So I multiply 4 times 7, which is 28. So I place an 8, carry the 2 to the next column. 4 times 9, I get 36. Plus 2, I get 38. So I place an 8 here and carry the 3. Then I multiply 4 times 0, which is 0, plus the 3 that I carried is 3. 4 times 1 is 4. And then finally, 4 times 5 is 20. And then I'm going to go ahead and add all of these. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Maybe I'll use green to add these. So this column gives me a sum of 4. 9 and 1 makes 10. I'm going to carry the 1. 9 and 1 makes 10, plus 1 more is 11, plus 6 more is 17. So I place a 7 here, carry the 1. Then I see that an 8 and a 2 makes 10, and a 7 and a 2 makes 9, plus 1 more is 10, so that's 20. So I have a 0 here, carry the 2. Then I see an 8 and a 2 makes 10, and a 7 and a 3 makes 10, so that's another 20. So I put a 0, carry the 2. Then I see an 8 and a 2 makes 10, plus a 5 and a 3 and a 1 would be 9 more, so that'd be 19, carry the 1. And then, wait, let me just check and make sure I did that right. So it's 10, 18, 19. Yeah, that's right. Then 4 and 1 and 1, that makes 6. And then 4 and 0 makes 4. And then we have a 2 at the end. And then I'm going to go ahead and figure out where the decimal goes. So I'm going to go back to the top for this. And I want you to notice that there are 1, 2, 3 numbers to the right of this decimal. And there are, oh my, all of the numbers here are to the right of the decimal, and we counted 5, I remember. So that's a total of 8 numbers to the right of the decimal, so that's 8 decimal places. So I'll scroll back down, and I'll move this decimal, starting over here on the far right, over once, twice, past 3 numbers, 4 numbers, 5 numbers, 6 numbers, 7 numbers, past 8 numbers. So then I'll rewrite it, and then I need to decide if this answer is positive or negative. So 2.469000704, and originally it was a negative times a negative. So that's like signs, they're both negatives. If you have like signs and you're multiplying or you're dividing, you get a positive answer. So that's a positive 2.469000704.